Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to talk about, so for example, if we have any form and maybe we have a submit functionality, and once we submit it, basically we have written a servlet. So the call should go to that servlet and we can fetch all the information, whatever we have available on the form. And then maybe we are submitting this information to another third party vendor, or maybe within a AEM, we are storing it to internal database, or maybe to JCR, whatever it is. But how can we use AEM forms to as in get the information when we are clicking on the submit button? Okay. So basically for this purpose, the very first thing is the Swagger API, as in which I have created. Okay, in earlier videos I have explained, but just for the refresh purpose, basically for post call, these are the parameters I'm going to send, which is nothing but name, email, date of birth, gender and grade, and response type will be boolean. And okay, so this is the one. Okay, I will just put this Swagger API in the description of the video. And after this, I have already created a data source, but let me just show what kind of data source I have created just for the refresh purpose. So basically on the cloud service data source and on global configuration only, I have created this data source. So let me just show the properties, which is nothing but the same YAML what I just showed. I have just dropped that, and it's on localhost 4502, and basic authentication admin I'm using right now, since it's on my local AEM. Okay, and after that I have created a data integration. So basically if we see the data integration, so this is the data integration I have created. Basically if we just edit it and we'll see, just for the refresh purposes and how I have created this form data model. So and the configuration is global, and I have selected this basically this is the data source I created. So the same way I have created this DS V1 FDM, and let me even just configure it so that you're on the same page. So after that I have just added everything. Okay, and then I have changed the service name. So I'll just go to the previous one which I have already configured. So I have similarly I have added these two services, and then I have just renamed these two services. That's it. I have just changed the title and saved it. So once our form data model is available, then let's create this form. So we have already created, but so post demo form, and then form model I'm going to select from the data form data model, and then we can select it. So this is the one. Let's edit it. Okay, and then from this icon, the data sources, we can just drag and drop it. Okay, so all the fields whatever we have configured will be available. Now let me just add a submit button. Let me add it here. And once we configure this, there is a rule icon, rule builder icon. So just click on this and then click on this checkbox, click on edit. So basically what we are doing, we are just adding a rule on submit button. So when submit is clicked, that's fine. Then we have to do something. So instead of submit form, I'm just changing it to invoke a service. And basically what service we are going to invoke is the one what we have written. That is nothing but the new post REST service. Okay. And then what parameters we are going to send. So everything. So name, email, date of birth, gender, and grade. That's it. Okay. And then we can save it, close it. We can go to preview. And now let me just start the debugger. Basically within my servlet which is registered on this path, and then as in the same I have configured in that REST service. Same I have configured in the REST service path. Okay. So this will be invoked, and since it's a post call, so the execution will go to here. So let me just fill the information. No, for date of birth I could have used the date picker, but that's fine. This is just for demo. Okay, and debugger is on, and let's submit it. So the call is going to do post method, and if we just see, are we getting the information from request? Yes, we are getting the request from we are getting the information from request. So this is how we can create a form, and then adaptive form basically, and using data source and form data model, we can populate the values and then we can send it to our servlet. And then these values we can further use to submit to another database or something, or maybe some validation purpose, like I explained earlier. So that's it in this video, and hope you will like this video. Thank you so much for watching.